Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I didn't know.
That one. Oh, let's start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Vacation, you just found out.
Sir.
Always ready. Just ad lib, and you're very gracious to accept whatever comes. Let us be in prayer. Good and gracious God, your blessings surround us every day. You fill us with all the goodness that we enjoy in life. You feed us this food. You inspire us by the fellowship of Rotary. You send us out to serve. We live in a world of need. People need financial help, renewed health, and we certainly need a time of peace in this age. Make us instruments of this service, that we may always put service above self. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Thank you. Let's recite the Rotary four-way test before we're seated. Of the things we think, say, and do, is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendship? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Thank you so much. I do have a few announcements today. Does anyone else have announcements they need to make?
We were having a discussion here that for Thursday night, if it's too hot and they can't pass the gavel, does that mean you're just president for the year?
Oh, if the gavel can't be passed on Thursday night because it's too hot, we will find a way to pass the gavel. So thank you.
Might be rainy too.
I came across my student council gavel in my, I'm like a little bit of a hoarder, so I have different things around, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll hang on to that one. So I did hang on to that gavel. It is going to be hot, and I think the forecast is, I don't know, it looks like rain is coming up. We are at the ballpark Thursday night. I'm going to circulate both of the sign-up sheets, Thursday night for the ballpark for our event, and then Saturday for the district, so I'll do that in a moment. I think there's a slide about this that was playing, and it was also shared in the newsletter, but for our night at the Lumber Kings, gates open at 5 p.m. This is from Dale. Rotary will pay for the member and one guest without drinks. And then if you want drink, we've done this in the past, so hopefully it sounds familiar. If you do want to get beer tickets, you buy those when you come in. So we'll have a list of people based on this list. They will have our RSVP. They'll check you off. You pay for any additional guests, and if you want to get a bracelet for beer. The vouchers, though, the beer vouchers are only valid for the picnic time, 5 p.m. to 6:30. So those have to be consumed during the picnic. The table, they'll have the customer service table set up at the front gate, and then you get your tickets and come on in. Dale said to call him with any questions, so his number is in the newsletter. You guys know how to get a hold of Dale, or you can call me. On the other ballpark night, I have tickets out. The Citizens First Bank night at the ballpark is tomorrow night. Also watching to see what Mother Nature has in mind for that. There's a rain date of Wednesday night. So those tickets are out and about on your tables if you can join us 2 nights at the ballpark this week. And there are more tickets available at any branch of Citizens First if you can come. Andy Green says hello from Calgary. He said was 46 degrees when he, oh, that sounds cold, doesn't it? 46 degrees when he sent his message, but the high today was going to be 64. So he left this heat and went straight up to some cooler air in Canada. I do want to share, we were chatting about it a little bit at our table. Marcia and I had a table at the Lions Farmers Market this past Saturday. We had a great time networking and meeting some friends. We distributed the rest of the tote bags that were given at the Food Security Summit. So we had some really nice conversations about the donation gardening programs going on, the Share Our Sandwiches program, and just about Rotary in general. So though it's really neat to see those tote bags out and about. And we had some nice comments. If you have anything to add, we had nice comments from people about our club. Specifically one lady who complimented our projects all over town, the lodge renovation, and just noticed that we were kind of all in the community. So that was really nice to hear. I was thinking I had one other announcement, but it's not coming to me right now. So if I forget it, I can come back up.
Is it New Orleans?
Saturday, yeah, thank you, Gary. Saturday is New Orleans gavel passing at the Eagle Point Lodge at 2 p.m. I will circulate that list again also. So we're working on a program for that event that is supposed to be outdoors. So hopefully this weather will cooperate with us. I can send an email if I hear any further detail. I know Norland is also in Calgary at the International Convention, so I have not heard any updates from them about more detailed timing. But if I hear anything, I'll communicate that to the group who's signed up. Yeah, that will be exciting. Please attend if you're able. All righty. With that, our program today is our club's favorite Leo. She's also a Raiders fan. She's our club secretary, director of the Clinton Public Library. Oh, fellowship, I'm so sorry. I knew I was forgetting something. Fellowship. I'm like, this is too fast.
It's like your last
It's
meeting
easy.
ever.
I might be a little, I might be ready to move, I don't know. Not very organized today. Fellowship. All right. Clap, clap, clap. I'm sorry.
Since I've done it the past 2 weeks in a row, I'm not going to announce our birthdays and anniversaries. Just let's say happy birthday and happy anniversary to everybody. Oh, and then we do have a guest from the library today. Kate, would you like to say hi to everybody? Hello. Awesome. I love our little intimate group that we have. I had some requests because it is Pride Month to do a Pride Fellowship trivia thing. I have a lot of questions, but since there's only 1, 2, 3 tables, I think that we'll ask just the important ones, and if you're game, we'll throw out the ones that are maybe a little less fun. So let's learn together. Let's try to answer some questions. And here we go. I'm going to start with my table. What event occurring on June 28, 1969 is considered to be the landmark event that led to the celebration of LGBTQIA+ Pride celebrations?
No multiple choice? No multiple choice there?
Oh, multiple choice? Sure, why not? I just kind of assumed that there might be 1 or 2 people at the table who might know the answer without the multiple choice. But I'll go ahead and give it to you anyway. So the multiple choice is A, the Rock House Rebellion, B, the Stonewall Uprising, or C, the Moat Momentum. It is B, correct. Good job. Ding, 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 ding. All right, another multiple choice to Andy Kita and Braden's table back there. Who is the person credited with starting the Stonewall Uprising, the event that influenced the recognition of June as Pride Month in the United States? Was it Michelle Jones, Melissa Smith, or Marsha P. Johnson?
C.
You are correct. Well done. Good job. All right. Let me look at these. Oh, for Tom's table, what year was Pride Month first officially recognized in the United States? Was it 1989, 1990, or 1999? All right, so you ready? The very first time that Pride Month was recognized as a US event here in the United States was in 1990, and it was a proclamation made by Bill Clinton. Let's see. We'll give you one more. We'll just toss it out for general purposes. While there isn't a definitive count to how many individual Pride celebrations occur in the US each year, how many major city Pride celebrations occur in the US annually? Is it 50, 75, or 40?
75.
It is 40. Yes. So thank you for playing Pride Trivia. I want to give everybody a little bit advance warning and preparation. Next week, Monday, we're going to be playing Andy Green Trivia. So in honor of him being our president for the 25-26 Rotary year. All right.
Sorry. I'm tired. It's my first.
So since Carrie already introduced me, yes, I'm Susie Mesecher, and with me I have Kate Struble from the Clinton Public Library. And I just want to say thanks to Jill, who's online, for setting up the programs. Next Monday, I'm excited for our ILA president. So that'll be exciting. I did have some slides about some legislation this year, but I'm gonna let Eric take care of that next week. All right, so we're gonna bring up our presentation here.
Oh, that's so cute.
So last November, we celebrated 120 years open at the 306 8th Avenue South location.
How many years?
120. Last November, we were open November 1904.
Sure. I think there's a way to put it in presentation mode and we can straight up.
Okay, so there it is. There's our big, beautiful building. And I'm gonna have a community engagement specialist start us off.
Awesome. Well, hello everyone. So as our somewhat new marketing slogan says, we go beyond borrowing at the Clinton Public Library. We've got this kind of newer slogan, if you will, I'd say in the last few months. And it kind of captures all that we do at the library. Patrons can access a wide variety of things with their card, whether it's resources, services, and experiences, most of which are listed here on this graphic. So for example, patrons can make a customized t-shirt or even a 3D print in our makerspace. They can research local history or their own genealogy with staff assistance. And people can even visit local attractions and museums for free with our Iowa Adventure Pack. So in the last year, we have been promoting all of our efforts to inform community members what we offer at no cost. You may have received a postcard in the mail or 3. We did send 3 in the last year. So that's been fun to encourage people to come in. 2 of those were part of our Refer a Friend contest, and we did see a notable increase in the number of visits we had and our library card signups. So our goal, of course, was to increase the number of card holders we have at the library.
So today we actually, Kate had our staff member Cheryl run our numbers this morning. We have 6,418. And I don't have my notes, but I believe that the last year was 5,545. So almost 1,000 more cardholders within the year. I don't know if some of you were a part of our conceptual plan in 21, 22. And after that experience, the city council had encouraged us to do some more outreach and marketing to kind of spread the word more about the library. And so we worked with Amperage and Amperage Marketing Services. Came up with a good marketing plan for the library, not just, the postcards, but also digital marketing, and some other things that we'll be working on the rest of this year and into the future.
So as more people become card holders, our goal remains the same, and that's to exceed and even expand people's expectations on what a library can offer. So all of these little comments make me really happy, but the one in the middle especially warms my heart. This past spring, we facilitated a lot of kindergarten visits. So most Clinton kindergartners visited the library this spring, and it was honestly pretty magical to see their faces light up and what could be a familiar or even an unfamiliar space for them. We read a few stories together. We did a STEAM activity, and really just for them to understand what a library is and just to welcome them in. And several did come back to visit the library with their grown-ups after these field trips. Perfect. So library cardholders are able to browse all of our materials online through our website or through our app, the MyLibro app. So pictured here, you can see what our online catalog looks like on our website after you click the Find Books button. So I think that's an awesome feature that some patrons don't know about. Example, I took a screenshot of what the desktop version looks like. So it's that perfect time of year to read a rom-com, a light summer read. So I just put in Ellen Hildebrand, and you can see that we do have several books by her, but the first two that come up are Swan Song and Winter Stroll. You can see what books come up, of course, what formats are available if you toggle back and forth between those options, and where they're located, because we do share materials with other area libraries. So if we don't have an item at the Clinton Library, maybe it's checked out, maybe we just don't have it, we usually can order library. So if you wanted to read Swan Song and you clicked the place hold button, it would be waiting for you at the library later today. It really is that easy once you put in your card holder information in there. So another way to browse our catalog that some people prefer, especially if you're more so on your phone to order things, is the MyLibro app. But yeah, so a patron just came in today and she almost ordered and she was excited that we had the first 4 of the 5 book series in, so we saved her a little money and it was more convenient for her today.
And just a little bit more on the MyLibro app, it has your library card in there, so we can scan that app with your card number. It's literally in the app, so you don't even have to bring your card or remember your card anymore if you have the MyLibro app, which is very convenient. And the other thing is, I use it all the time. I'm able to put a hold on in seconds, and then later that day, if we're open, the hold's already available if it's in the library. So it's really inconvenient for us. One of the things, we do get state funding from the state library that comes from the state of Iowa. We also, money gets sent through the state from the federal government, which is the IMLS funding, the Information Museum, Science See, now I had it written down. Because I had Institute of Museums, Libraries, Services. So that federal money that's been cut or is in danger of being cut funnels through to the state library, and then the state library pays for statewide services for all the 500 libraries in Iowa. And so we are a part of that, obviously. And so one of the things that has changed is the database Help Now and Vet Now, Job Now is now going to phase out. So they have restructured into one test preparation. So we're all learning it now. So we're getting webinars and they're doing different talks about the change. So that's kind of consolidating. The other thing is we have delivery to any library in Iowa that's paid for through the state funding. And so that was 2 days a week. We are unique because we pay for 5-day service to go to all of the River Share libraries because we're part of Davenport, Bettendorf, LeClaire, and the Scott County Library System and Musser Public and the community colleges in those areas. And so we pay our library pays for 5-day service, but all the other libraries that don't have that, they get state funding to do the statewide delivery. And so that we just were told is going down to 1 day. So they were coming 2 days a week. And so now it's going to be a little bit longer to borrow those items. And that will affect us as well. But we also have our library, our city pays for free Go Music, which you can download free music or you can stream free music. Canopy is videos, so you can watch different videos. It's very easy to do. Beanstack, that's how we're doing our summer reading program and other reading challenges over the year. And then Libby is our most popular app. We can't keep up with the holds. We do try, we spend a lot of money. The county gives us money for contracting with cities in rural areas and working with serving those populations. So we do have some money for that extra, but the state library pays for a huge portion of those ebooks through our Bridges library card. So if you have Libby and you just have a River Share library card, you can also have a Bridges library card as well. And then we also offer free technology access. So we have free Wi-Fi, not just at our library, also at the line, which is now the Friends Bookstore and a meeting space, but also the city pays for Wi-Fi on the riverfront and in our local parks. We don't have to pay anything out of our budget for Wi-Fi. The city, it's part of the city. We are a department of the city. Public access computers, we have about 30 public access computers for children, adults, and teens that are available when we're open. And we have 1, 2, 3 scanners and copiers. We also do faxing in the because we get such a high demand for faxing. And then we also offer mobile printing. So when I first got here in 2019, the biggest complaint I heard was, why don't you have Bridges Libby app cards? And so I worked to get us Bridges. And then another year they said, we really want mobile printing. Why don't you provide mobile printing? So we worked really hard to get mobile printing. So you can walk in with your phone, you have something saved, a picture, a document, you're able to print that at the library from your phone, which has made a huge difference for people that we see every day. And then also, we're really happy to have Iowa Works 2 days on Thursdays from 9 to 5. This month it's a different because we had the Juneteenth holiday, so Marcus will be here this Thursday. But we are so excited to have Iowa Works come and help people. We have plenty of public computers that he's able to help 5 people at the same time that he's talking with someone one-on-one. So we're really Iowa Works a place to help people find employment.
So in addition to having Iowa Works come, we as the library offer a lot of programs year-round for for all ages that educate, entertain, and build community. Last fiscal year, we offered 458 programs that were attended by approximately 7,555 people. And I think we're on track to, I think we're going to exceed that number this current fiscal year. Oh, perfect. And here are just a few pictures from our most recent programs. That way you can see some faces in our program. So the picture on the top left, that's a picture from our first ever book talk bingo event that we held at the Rusty Barrel in February, and people played bingo to win free books. So that was a big hit. We have a lot of people asking us when we're doing that again. We're thinking September, hopefully, but we had about 80 to 90 people come, and it was just a lively, fun time. So we enjoyed it. The middle picture on the top is from our first ever speed jigsaw puzzle competition. So teams competed against one another to see who could complete a 300-piece puzzle the fastest. The team that won did so in about 30 minutes. So it was pretty fun. I did not participate, but it was fun watching them strategize how they did that. The picture on the right, the top right is a picture from a kindergarten field trip. So part of the story time we did is we actually engaged like one of their teachers to help us with the story time. And you can't see it very well, but the teacher acted as the like lion catcher. Were very engaged. So then the pictures on the bottom, starting from the left, that is a story time with Moose, our therapy dog in training. So he'll be joining our team officially, I believe, in the fall or early 2026 when his training is done. And then the next picture is from our Teen Franken Plush program. Yes, this program was very fun for teens. We had about, I think, close to 50 teens come and rip apart stuffed animals and then sew them back together. Halloween fun. So we were thrilled about that. And then the next picture is from our first park night that we held with the Parks and Rec department in May. The kids really enjoyed the yard games. And then the last picture is from our Taylor Swift party we had. And that little girl was just so excited to be there. We had a lot of fun. There we go. And so a lot of those pictures are from more of our one-time special programs, but we do offer regular programming for youth and for adults. Our youth programs include Wiggle Time, which is held every Tuesday at 10:30, and really it's like a cute play date for our youngest patrons, so they just kind of socialize with one another, as do their caregivers. Story time is every Wednesday at 10:30, and then also the first and third Saturdays at 10:30 as well. So this is for pre-K kids, and they usually read a few books together. And then Creative Explorers is our STEAM program for K through 5th graders, and they do a STEAM activity every week, Wednesdays at 3. Yeah. And then in the summer, we offer a lot of additional special programs. So we are definitely in the full swing of it right now. And we do offer a reading challenge for youth. This, of course, encourages kids to read and then get rewarded for doing so. Our upcoming events are listed here. I'm very excited for the magic show. I get to work that event. So maybe next time I come to Rotary, maybe I'll learn a few magic tricks and I can show that next time. We'll have to see, but we would like to thank our many event sponsors and our Book Wizard sponsors who make this program possible.
Well, a couple of years ago, we were contacted by Clinton, New York, and asked if we wanted to join their reading challenge. And we had said, well, we're doing a big move, so can you talk to us next year? So last year we joined and we won. So we have the trophy if you want to come and see it. And then this year, this is a reading challenge for adults only, so 18 and older. And it's very easy, again, with the Beanstack app, which is another app you can get on your phone, or you can come in and fill out a paper and just tell us what you read for the week. So every week we're reporting what we read. So I use the Beanstack app and I can put in the book that I'm reading, and then I can hit log, and then I can hit timer. And so I can set a timer so I don't have to worry and think about how long was I reading? And then I just hit I'm done. And then it says, do you want to log? And so I log it. And it's just that simple. We also have people that will call in. I think Lucy calls in. She used to work with the library. So she'll call Kate every week and tell her how many hours she read, and we'll log it in. So last week, we were in second place. So we moved up from third place, which we were in the first week and the second week. We haven't gotten the results yet for last week, but the week before, Indiana, who is the new entry this year, Clinton, Indiana, is in first place and has been in first place the entire time. So beginner's luck, just like we had last year.
Yeah.
And then one of the great programs that the library provides is the market music program. And every year we put on 5 to 6 concerts at the Lions Foursquare Park. This is across from the Lions Library building, and it occurs at 5 to 7 on select Wednesdays. And so it will be this Wednesday, the 25th, will be our first one with Staph infection. And what's nice is we invite people to come and shop the market, go to a food truck that we'll try to have at each event, and then have your lawn chair and enjoy the live music. And, you know, we have been reaching out to sponsors to help us with this as we continue to grow and advertise more as well. So Dawn's Jewelry, Citizens First Bank, Sweetheart Bakery, Homer's Deli, the Lions Business Professionals Association, and our new sponsor is Core Veins Insurance, and then the bicycle station. So we're really excited for another successful market music. And then the library, Kate is on this committee with me. Iowa Library Association paid for all of us to be Sustainable Library Initiative members for the first year. And we decided that we were going to apply for certification. And so our library board approved that this month or last month that we would do the certification. And it basically goes through a bunch of check marks. So, you know, how can we recycle more? How can we encourage buying, you know, more sustainable products? How can we lower our impact to the environment? There's a lot of different things, and we have 5 staff members, and so 6, including me, on this committee. They all volunteered. I didn't volunteer them. They actually volunteered. And I said, okay, well, we have enough interest in the library project, and there's so many facets to it. We're really excited. We're just starting to dig in. You know, it really is kind of an interesting project, and the staff have already started doing programming, and we came up with a slogan called Living Well with CPL, because it is about overall community health as well. So again, this is empowering library leaders to advance environmentally sound, socially equitable, and economically feasible practices to intentionally address climate change and co-create thriving communities. So anytime you see a library program and it says Living Well with CPL or Sustainability Club, those are all done with this in mind. And
Yeah, so we're really excited. We just got this great news last week. So we were awarded $48,000 from the Clinton County Development Association to purchase new furniture for the library. So we are just thrilled to get this funding, but most importantly, our patrons will be really excited to have a more revitalized space that encourages folks to stay longer, hang out, get their work done as more people are working remotely or students are studying. So we're really thrilled to to get that. So yeah, the furniture will be coming very soon. So we encourage you to come and visit us and see that. And then again in September, we're going to have more community feedback sessions. So if there's something we're doing that you think is great, you can tell us, or if you think there's an area of growth, we're here to serve our community, and the only way we can continue to improve is knowing how to move forward. So I think that'll be the last slide. Oh,
there we go.
perfect. So as we wrap up our presentation, we just do encourage you to visit us, attend our programs, and of course, recommend us to your coworkers, your friends, your neighbors, because we are here to serve you. So yeah.
And with that, we'll take any questions.
So when's the last time you got furniture?
Oh geez, we bought Bettendorf Public Library's old furniture a long time ago.
Yeah.
I know you've done some of this, but I encourage you to keep talking with your two neighbors, the YW, and with the Discovery Center, and try to, whether it's programming or it's something else, even more tangible, but kind of as a, that idea of the block and how to 1 + 1 + 1
Right.
can equal, more than 3.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Thank you for that suggestion. We do work with the Y and the Discovery Center. Just this month, actually, we worked together with the Discovery Center and the Sawmill Museum to create a joint programming calendar so families can conveniently look at one calendar to know what's going on in the community. That's for free. So we hope to continue that collaboration, and of course, we always welcome new community partners. So the Y could definitely be included in that. So thank you.
There's just an opportunity with that green piece of grass
Mhm.
that's between the library, behind the Y, before you get over into the Discovery. And, it'd be, you're the visionaries, but it just seems like there's an underutilized space.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Is there a link for that, a link, or could you get a printout for schools for the, Discovery Center, Sawmill Library?
Oh, yes.
calendar?
Yeah, absolutely. So we did share it on our Facebook page, and there is a printable PDF option for that, but I can absolutely send you something directly because we hope to do that, for sure in the summer, but we would definitely be open to continuing to do that moving forward. So, yeah.
I just want to say I've been using Libby for years, and it is so wonderful to load some books on and away. The 6 hours I drive across the state and back comes right through my speaker on my on my car, and sometimes I get lost because I'm so engrossed in books.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
So your race challenge, the adult reading, do audiobooks count?
Yes, audiobooks count.
Audiobooks do count.
I've already
Yeah,
counted
I
one.
read 3 books in like.
Oh,
Yep.
perfect.
And how do we
Yeah.
post our Libby books then?
No, you can go ahead.
Yeah, so you can do it online through our website. We have a link that says summer reading, and then you can upload those times with Beanstack, the app. You can even email me your time, or there's a Google form you can fill out every week too. Yeah,
Or you can just call like Lucy
Yeah, you
and
can
just
call.
tell us each week what you're reading.
yeah. Any way you can reach us. So
Yeah, fun.
Several years ago, there were some studies about expansion. Is there still any expansion under consideration, or has that been abandoned?
We're trying, I guess the mic died. We're trying not to abandon anything. Every director that's been here for the past 10, 20 years has realized that the need for an accessible library. And so we've been in the background trying to promote the library more, like some of the council members had mentioned, but also finding a site for a library. So we've been working in the background, trying to figure that out with the city. So we just need people's support. And until we get the city council to fully support a new library, it's just not going to happen. So we just need to keep working on, doing that. So it's been a long time. And I know everybody's nostalgia for the building. We all understand that, but come and work in the building every day and see the challenges that we face every day. But we still are improving the building. We're getting a new restroom in the lower level. We're redoing the staff restroom right now. So that's our summer project internally. But I've got some other issues I've got to manage. When I started my library career, I never thought I'd be a facilities manager and working on all these projects for making buildings better, but that's pretty much a lot of my job right now. But we still are trying to figure out a site. Any other questions? Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I won't forget the book today. I already forgot to get the book on the library day. I love this title. So as you are aware, our club donates a book on our speaker's behalf each week to the Children's Department of the Clinton Public Library. This week, Biscuit loves the library. So we'll have you sign that and have you take it with you to the library. So Paul, thank you for invocation, and Marcia, thank you for fellowship, and thanks so much for our program today. I think I speak for all Rotarians to say that we value our partnership with the library, your support of our club, hopefully vice versa, not just the book donations, but our literacy initiatives, and we love what you do, so thank you for keeping us up to date. With that, see everyone on Thursday night and Saturday. Bye to everyone online. Experience the magic of Rotary. I think I have a pen somewhere.
Oh, we had some questions in the chat. Oh, it's so pretty.
So lost. I have you guys on Thursday. Bye.